What's good, everyone? I'm Zayas, and today I'm here to review The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague by Miyuki Tonogaya. Tonogaya was drawing historical works about the Shinsengumi when this series happened and it kind of just exploded. It's a webcomic which is mainly published through Twitter and Pixiv, and it caught fire a few years ago, and today it even has an anime adaptation which is finishing up shortly. I think this series easily blows most Twitter or Pixiv works out of the water. Starting with the art, I actually really enjoyed the art. I feel like this thick outline around characters makes them instantly recognizable. There's a lot of effort being put towards drawing these characters' eyes and hair, and there are some standout panels where you notice really beautiful eyes or really nice looking hair. It is mainly character based, so you're not getting like some crazy over the top panels, but for what it sets out to do, it accomplishes pretty well, which is create this like cute, innocent looking aesthetic. And the series does it without falling into some of the most common pitfalls in slice of life manga, which is to make the art really generic or to just make it super over the top to the point where it's kind of unbearable. Also, Fuyutsuki is very cute. She is definitely best girl for sure. When it comes to the actual story of this series, it's pretty straightforward. It's just this innocent, cute romance between the main characters. A lot of the charm of the series is that it feels very natural. It's this mundane office life setting, and the characters are really what make it feel enjoyable. This series manages to pull off all these cute moments in a row, and none of them really feel forced. There is a little bit of comedy in here, nothing really that made me laugh too much. A few things were maybe amusing a little bit. Most of the jokes just have to do with the fact that these characters are descendants of Yukionas, and they have all these powers, but they're just working mundane office lives. Instead of having a lot of focus on the comedy, it really tries to be more of this chill, laid back, fluff type of series, and there's tons of heartwarming moments and feel good moments. They've kept things varied enough so far to the point where it feels fresh, but in the future, now that there's longer chapters, they might need to switch things up a little more than they are currently. When it comes to the characters, they are relatively simple, but simple is really what you need when it comes to a series like this. Each character has their own little charm. Himuro is this character who's flustered incredibly easily, and you can easily tell how he's feeling, not only through his face, which he blushes a lot, but also through these blizzards which pop up every time he's feeling anything. Fuyutsuki is this character who is more calm and relaxed, but at times she can get worked up as well, which is adorable. Again, these guys aren't the most complex characters, but they're likable and they're fun, which is exactly what they need to be. When it comes to the other characters, I do feel as if they were a great addition because they changed things up and it was very much needed, but I do think they need more time to really shine. So far, they don't get much screen time, don't have as many cute moments as the main couple. But there are a couple things about the series which I do feel are kind of shaky. One thing is the romantic progression. There's a very slow pace when it comes to romance in the series, and it's to the point where we're like 40 chapters in, and a couple chapters ago, one character brushed hands with another, and they're getting all flustered. Also, there's a ton of teasing going on in this series. The author really likes to tease you. There are times when you feel as if something's going to happen between the main couple, but then all of a sudden some person interrupts them or something happens, and it's happened way too many times for my liking. Like, you do it a couple times and then you let the actual romance happen. I do hope there's more romantic moments going forward, and I feel as if there probably will be. The other concern I have for this series is that this series is really more of a gimmicky series, and the gimmick is that, just being cute and fluffy all the time. That's not even strictly necessarily a bad thing because the series knows what it's trying to do and it's doing it pretty well. But when it comes to more gimmicky or one-note series like this, if the series decides to go long term and have like over 100 chapters, it can easily start to feel played out after like the 50 chapter mark or even sooner if the series doesn't do it well. Which is why I'm hoping now that there's longer chapters, on top of just cute moments, maybe we can get some romantic moments, maybe some character moments, just a little bit more than what we're getting currently. And I should just note that we're also pretty early on in this series publication. It may say 40 chapters, but the first like 20 or so were actually just like 3 or 4 pages. So it's really more like 20 something chapters. so the series could go in a lot of places. This series has been great so far. I can easily see the series getting better, but I could also see it getting a little stagnant if changes aren't made. I'm feeling a decent to strong 7. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a comment about this series or any other manga series. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.